I'm Jeff Gould, America's Storyteller. These are 10 harsh truths I wished I'd have known when I was in my 20s. Harsh truth number one. Nobody cares. You know, when you kind of whine, nobody cares about me. That's actually the truth. Nobody does care about you. Your boss doesn't care about you. As long as you get the work done, that's about all they care about. Your mom doesn't even care about you anymore. She did when you were a kid, but she kept giving you advice which you took as nagging, and it's just a lot of weight to carry you around. So she just kind of wishes you'd live your life, but she doesn't really care anymore. If you're going to care about anybody, you better care about yourself. So you're going to have to find your own mentor, your own coach, and it's probably going to be you. Because if you don't figure your life out, nobody's going to care. And the only person you can blame is you. This is harsh truth number two. There is no permanent record. You know that teacher, that principal? This is going on your permanent record. It never follows you around. There's no permanent record. The guy who cheated on the test, he's probably your boss or manager, right? On this earth, there is no permanent record. Now, after this earth, there's a definite permanent record, but if you're looking for fairness right now, it's not going to be there because there is no permanent record.
Harsh truth number three. That kid got lucky. I don't know. He got the job, he got the interview, he got the life, she got the life. You didn't get it. It doesn't seem fair because it's not. That kid got lucky. Teddy Roosevelt was right. Comparison is the death of contentment. If you proceed to compare, you're always going to be disappointed because people get lucky. And you might be the next person who gets lucky, unless you don't. You have to decide, is your glass half empty or is your cup overflowing? That has to be your decision because at the end of the day, people get lucky. Life isn't fair.
This is harsh truth number four. You're going to suffer. Nobody likes to know that, but it's true. And the sooner you figure it out, the better. Life is hard, and then it's going to get harder. If you think about it, you're going to struggle figuring out what you really want to do with your life. You're going to struggle when you figure out where you're going to live, who you're going to spend your life with. All of those things will cause, in their own way, exquisite suffering, and there's nothing you can really do about that. The good news is that suffering is both painful but also effective, right? Because from suffering, we get perseverance, the ability to stand under pressure. From that, we get character. From that, we get hope. If you analyze your life, the more suffering and trials you go through and emerge on the other side, the better you feel, the more character you have. That gives you a sense of hope. This is why suffering is both hard but also very effective. Harsh truth number five. Whining doesn't work. Oh, I wish it did. I wish whining would work, but it doesn't. You know what people do when they see you whine? Half of them are delighted because they love it when you're suffering. The other half are just frustrated and go, okay. And then they offer you a little scrap of something, and now that makes you like a beggar. And that changes your status. They're up here, you're down here, and they're tossing you a couple of crumbs because you're a whiner. That makes you servile, that makes you inferior. That is not your story. If you must whine, do it in the wee hours of the morning and don't tell a soul, not even yourself, because whining simply doesn't work. So these are my 10 harsh truths I wished I'd have known in my 20s. We're only halfway through and they're getting tough. This is number 6 of the harsh truths I wished I'd have known in my 20s. This is, it's going to get harder. Life is going to get harder. You think it's adulting? Well, then it gets to be worse and worse. When old people say it's hell getting old, that's both a complaint and a warning. because life is getting harder and will get harder. Now, I didn't say life was going to get worse. I just said it was going to get harder. It's like a video game. You know, the first level is super simple. Each level you go up, it gets a little bit harder, but also a little more engaging, a little more exciting as you get better at the game. This is the way life is. It will get harder and also, interestingly, more enjoyable. But it's always going to be hard.
Harsh truth number 7, money hates you. I know we all want money. Money sounds like a good idea, but money is sticky. The more money you get, the more it clogs up your priorities and your relationships. Once you get money, you want more. Money then starts to have its own gravitational pull, and people start becoming attracted to you, but not really you. They just want your money. Money uses that as a way to make you feel paranoid and to separate you from other people. So even though you want money, be careful, because money hates you.
This is harsh truth number 8. There is no soulmate. You know those ads you see, find your soulmate? Oh, I found my soulmate. No such thing. No such thing. You know why? Because nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. And when you meet that perfect person, you'll find out they're not perfect, and now you have to figure out how you're going to live together, and that's never easy. There is no soulmate. There is no perfect path. Those people over there who are posting on social media, oh, look at our vacation, we love each other, they're lying. There is no soulmate. Marriage is worth it, but it's never easy. Because those people are opposite of you, because that's what people are.
Harsh truth number 9, even your dog is cheating on you. Oh, you come home and it looks up at you, oh, master, and they wag their tail and they're giving you everything they have, but everything they have is not enough for your needs. Just because an animal worships you doesn't mean you're getting the necessary things out of relationships, right? For example, if you get sick in the middle of the night, your dog isn't going to drive you to the hospital or treat you at the hospital because they're a dog, they're a cat, they're a pet, they're a companion. But that thing that a dog is man's best friend is not true, because a dog is not enough. In a strange way, even your dog is cheating on you.
So these are my 10 harsh truths I wished I'd have known when I was in my 20s. I've saved the harshest for last, not the best for last. This is the harshest. This is harsh truth number 10. Are you ready? You are an asshole. It's true. Now, in truth, I'm also an asshole. In fact, everybody is an asshole. What is an asshole? Well, what's the definition? You know, your pastor will say, for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. We'll use sinners, but what is a sinner? A sinner is just a selfish person. All they do is think about themselves and their own motives and their own desires. One guy against the other, me, 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 me. Isn't that another name for an asshole? And doesn't that really describe you? Now, once you figure that out, that's good to know, because that helps you deal with other people. When they do what they're going to do, you can shrug your shoulders and say, I'm not surprised, because just like me, they're an asshole. And that also helps you figure your own motives out. You know, life is enjoyable. I've loved every bit of it. I wished I'd have known these harsh truths when I was in my 20s. They are the truth. And I think Jesus was 100% right when he said, the truth will set you free. I'm Jeff Gould, America's Storyteller. Like, click, subscribe, comment. Did I miss one? Do you have a complaint about one? There's probably others I haven't thought of. Let me know. And until we talk, God bless. Now, why would you scroll away from this to some useless video? Why not just watch one of my other ones?